Hello and hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Half-Quick Amen 23rd anniversary. Today we're going to work on a little bit of Faith in Despair because there are some issues that have come up with the recent small playtest, and I just want to go through them step by step. The first thing that I want to look at is some issues with the new Japanese translation. There are some font issues, strangely enough, but it's probably just a generation issue where it needs a dynamic atlas. Yeah, and that's what we're going to look at first. So we need to check out where the problem actually occurs, and apparently it's when it's displaying Lacrima for some reason. So yeah, that's the first thing that we want to look at. I guess it says Lacrima right here. So we're going to switch to Japanese. Nihongo de dozo. Oh, sorry about that. Nihongo de dozo, is this... Yeah, I don't think this is Japanese though. Let's compare it to what it actually says in the location file. Localization. Where does it say Lacrima? Lacrima, yes. So it should say this. But it doesn't? What? But it does. No? I'm confused. Does it or does it not? Doyach. Now I'm really confused. I expected something different. What we can do is we can still take a look at the font and see what it looks like. Fonts. We have Japanese Light. And we need... Is it a dynamic atlas? Yes. Let's look at the difference between simplified Chinese and not. Simplified Chinese. The atlas width and height is the same. Why is the fallback Japanese? Why is the fallback to Japanese? That does not make any sense. That could actually be a problem. Let's remove that. Wow, wait a minute. I can just... Can I just remove the entire Chinese fallback? And that fixes it, maybe? Because why is there a Japanese fallback? That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I'm going to remove that. Okay. I removed the fallback and now... What does it do? Nothing. It's just the same. It's the same. I'm very confused. I am very confused. This is the same symbol, is it not? I mean the same kanji. I'm really confused. Where else? I mean, I guess I will ask for different suggestions or examples. Let's pull up the latest build. Because maybe it's in the build. That could be it. Let's go to GitHub. Card game. Builds. Pull. Windows. Faith in Despair. Let's fire it up. and see if it's correct. At least removing the fallbacks should show an error at least, so gotta make sure it's not having a sound. Collection. It looks the same to me. Hang on, is there a different Lacrima in the Lacrima? No, that's the same. I'm really confused. Maybe it's fixed now? Huh? Is there another single Lacrima entry? Yes. That's the exact same. Oh. Okay. So I will ask. I will just ask. Hello. Hello, I'm the creator of Sphere. I just checked the missing kanji and it says in the game, am I mistaken? Am I mistaken? Do you have another example where it is not displayed correctly? No worries if you don't have time now. Thank you. Alright. That is strange. I thought there was a weird issue where where some of the symbols did not get shown correctly or displayed correctly, so maybe that was part of the issue. But it seems to be fixed now. Hello Nick, this is Halfquake. And you are here to die. Indeed, it is. How is it going? How are you doing? How is your day? Did you escape Halfquake already, or are you still trapped? Ah, Chinese one has the dot instead of the horizontal bar on the top right. What? Oh! I see. Maybe I should revisit it. I wish I had the time. It will be here if you whenever you're ready. Doing okay, but the money situation is getting kind of dire. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could hire you or something. Okay, so Toyoch said there is a dot here somewhere. It doesn't get shown in the... What? Chinese one has the dot instead of the horizontal bar on the top right. I don't see it. Oh, I see it now. I think. How am I doing as a joint? I've heard something about Simus being funky. Yeah. Toyoch is my translator for my localizer for Japanese, and he says the kanji are shown wrong in the game. But I don't see it. What? I guess I will have to ask him afterwards, because I don't understand. The kanji. Chinese one has the dot instead of the horizontal bar on the top right. In the picture, in the screenshot I show pasted. I wonder if I'll be able to curse any of my Japanese moderators to playtest their game, give some localization feedback. No promises though. I mean, Toyoch is like one of the best, if not the best, Japanese localizer. So feedback would definitely help, but I'm just saying I have like 100% confidence in Toyoch that he can do it. He has worked on some very prolific projects before. Including Balatro and I think even Vampire Survivors or whatever, like very high profile games. Two days and 21 hours and 55 minutes until Sing Song release. Indeed. Alright, so I will file this away for now. One thing I can check is space is still English intern while C's intern is translated. Okay, let's check it out. Quit is also still not translated, I guess. Yeah, the 6 song release is going to be interesting. Are you going to play it? Have you heard the news about the pricing? It's going to be $20 slash euros. Yes, I have heard about that. And yeah, I don't know. It seems fine to me. $20 seems fine. I'm wondering, I mean, they could probably push it to 25. But 20 is fine. I wanted to check if controls intern. Yeah. That is really weird because I thought this was fixed when working on Russian. Like it happened with Hollow Knight, people are complaining it's too cheap. Yeah, Hollow Knight is way too cheap. Especially nowadays. It will probably have something like a small release discount. Yeah, I would assume so. Like at least 10%. Oh, how much is... Did they even increase the Hollow Knight price or is it still the same as it was in the first day? It's currently 50... Yeah, it's 15 euros. That's crazy. That is way too cheap. So my suggestion would be increase the price of Hollow Knight to 20 euros and put the price of 6 on 25. I mean, it doesn't really matter to them. Yeah. Pretty sure it's still the same. Yeah, it is. 15 euros is what it was on the first day, yeah. They're also selling 2 sets of the soundtrack, yeah. No, that's I mean, criticizing them for this is not. It's kind of funny because, you know, on the one hand, it's good that it's priced so cheaply, but at least it's more expensive than Hollow Knight. Let's put it this way. imagine Silksong was like, yeah, it's a DLC for Hollow Knight. It's only €5. Imagine that. And people are criticizing the dev for the best things ever, yeah. Exactly. Okay, why does it say that? Are you going to play Silksong? I'm still not sure. I might just check it out. End turn. End turn. It's not localized. But why? Give me the end turn. Hello Salt, how's it going? Oh yeah, definitely going to play. Okay, yeah. Salt, are you going to play Silksong? That's the hard question today. Isn't this also end turn? It is. So what's happening there? End turn. You have an agreement with a friend? What kind of agreement? I haven't even played Hollow Knight, that's fair. That's completely fair. They're helping you buy it and you'll be streaming the game to them on Discord. Oh, we've waited for it since announcement. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a huge event. There is a reason why so many games went out of the way. And we're like, okay, that's it. They don't do well with Metroidvanias. Oh, I mean, streaming to friends is cool in this way because they can give you some kind of input where it's like, okay, let's look at the map together and see where there's the next puzzle or something like that. You were the one who introduced them to Hollow Knight? Oh. I remember when in the beginning Hollow Knight was this hidden gem almost. It's like, if I remember correctly, in the beginning it was not this big. It is this kind of big event or this big game. Was it? I don't think so. Alright, controls. Yeah, now it works. That was strange. But it's done. This is complete. I think it exploded somewhere around the time when it started to receive content updates. Oh, okay. I wonder when this really exploded. Maybe... Wait a minute. Is it because... When did it come out? When did it come out? 2017? Oh my god. This long ago? Did it get a huge push because it was released on Switch? Because I played this on Switch. Yeah, 2017. That's wild. Yeah, it's been 8 years since. Yeah. They kept saying Silksong took them 8 years. I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm reading up on the Japanese issue. Okay, I think I will have to try a different font at some point, but I will do that after stream. I doubt that. By the time of Switch release, Hollow Knight was already quite a success. Okay. I just remember I played it on Switch and it was... For Switch it was really, really good. I think it might have played a part in my controller drifting. Slowly starting to drift. Now it's unusable. I cannot even play on Switch anymore because the left controller is just constant drift. It's insane actually. They had a really strong Kickstarter campaign. Ah. Yeah, right, they had a Kickstarter campaign. Which is why all of them are getting a free Silksong key, right? Isn't that true? Alright, the next thing on my list is I want to add the deck description and the deck name in the Journal Jehovah. That's what we're going to do next. So here it should say the deck name, Healer, and also what it does. Let's see if we can make that happen. All Kickstarter backers are getting a copy of Silksong. Wow. Yeah, it was originally promised as DLC. Normally I would say, oh, this is going to cost them a lot. But in this case it's like... they will be fine. She was one of the Kickstarter goals, right? Because Kickstarter keys, Kickstarter Steam keys, they don't really get you like they don't matter for the Steam review count. So it's like usually when you do a Kickstarter, this is something you have to keep in mind. All of the reviews from the keys that you send out to your backers, they will not be accounted for the full score on Steam. So usually that is a big problem, but in this case it's... I mean, 8 years. Some of the original backers have probably died. It's crazy. I think they're getting one key for platform of their choice, so it's not clear how many of those keys will be Steam keys. Alright. Yeah, it would be interesting to see a statistic about this. It is releasing on Switch 2 as well, right? I think it does. Journal Day, there it is. It has a show Journal Day description, okay. Give me that. So the description text is day. Get starts text for Journal Day, okay. Considering anticipation, Silksong is bound to be a huge success and Kickstarter keys are unlikely to impact reviews significantly. Yes, I completely agree. It's going to be wild. For sure. I'm wondering how many people will buy Silksong but not have even played Hollow Knight. Because so many people have heard about Silksong, like even more than for Hollow Knight, I think. So I think it has the potential to be even bigger than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight itself got a new peak, yeah. Also because it's on sale for 50% off, that's crazy. It's yeah, that was a good timing on their part. Definitely. And that you can get for only $20. Hello Terok, how is it going? Yeah, $20 for Silksong is crazy. I said earlier that they easily could have charged like $25 or even $29, and probably could have gotten away with it. But $20 is fine. Even I fell for it just this night. I finished my speedrun, clearing the game in 3 hours and 40 minutes. You cleared Hollow Knight in 3 hours and 40 minutes? That is crazy. It takes me 3 hours and 40 minutes to get to a boss sometimes in Hollow Knight. Sometimes walking back to a boss is incredibly hard. It was a 37% completion for speedrun achievement. Ah. That is crazy. Yeah, I will not do that. With the current video game price swing, they could easily charge $70 for it. They probably could. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't say $70. You could probably charge... What is the highest they could charge for Silksong? And people would still buy it. I think $39 is like the upper level. Because there are some AA games that actually have charged 39 euros. And I'm like, wow, that is bold. And I think Silksong might be up there. I'm saying it's bold. On the other hand, 39 euros is not the same today as it was like 10 years ago, so... I still have another speedrun achievement, 100% in 20 hours, okay. 100% without dying? So... That is a lot. I will not do that. I will not do that. I'm wondering, I don't even remember how far I got in Hollow Knight. I think I got pretty far, but at some point the bosses were just too... I don't know. It was just too aggravating to get back to the bosses every time. So just kind of stopped. Just kind of stopped playing. What's the last thing I remember doing? Sitting down on a bench and quitting the game. No, I don't really remember. I don't remember. For me it's especially difficult because nowadays I just confuse Hollow Knight so much with Enter Magnolia. So it's like they blur together a little bit. I don't remember what the last boss was that I encountered and then just gave up. I could probably just check my Switch. Where is my Switch actually? Oh yeah, I remember, it's in the cupboard. Yeah. But I will likely check out Silksong. I'm wondering if they learned from Hollow Knight and getting back to a boss fight is no longer a pain in the ass. That you can just retry it easily. Much like Elden Ring or something like that. You know. The baby Souls-like. Give me the baby Souls-like. Hollow Knight wasn't very linear, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there was a point in Hollow Knight where I was stuck on a boss fight, and then I just looked it up and then I realized, oh, it's an optional boss. And I'm like, okay, then I will just avoid it until later, I guess. I mean, this is part of the allure of the game. It's kinda why we all played Hollow Knight, because it was non-linear and it just felt like a real world. But also it was kind of frustrating at times. Pick general day. I want to figure out how to get the information. The information. Ah. Okay. There is a decent fast drawer, and then mid to late game there is a dream nail that allows you to kind of place a portal in any spot on a map and return to it at will. Right. I don't think I got... Did I get the dream nail? I don't know. I will say that if you haven't checked out Ender Magnolia, you should definitely check it out. It's a really, really cool game. And I personally think it was... Maybe it was even better than Hollow Knight. But yeah, I really, really liked this one. I didn't even play it, I just watched my wife play it. And it was still so entertaining that it was no issue. Just watching. Yeah, it's really cool. Go and check it out. But yeah, no, I will definitely give Silksong a try. I just have to see what they were doing in the past few years. Apparently, it took so long because they had so much fun developing it. Did you hear about that? There was an interview by Jason Schreier, and he basically said, yeah, there's no drama or anything like that. It's just they had so much fun working on the game that it just took them forever. They just didn't want to stop working on it. Isn't that beautiful? What a nice story. I think it's on Switch. I might look up the ROM and see what it's like. I don't know if Ender Magnolia is on Switch actually. Probably is. This is also the second part. There's a first part. Switch. Yeah, it is. It is on Switch. But the first part is called Ender Lilies. And yeah, so if you want, you can also play the first part first. The music alone is so good in this game. It's just super, super nice. Pick journal day. Day index. Day to set. Day deck, okay. So I'm getting the campaign day. Ooh. Can I do that? That actually reminds me that I haven't heard news on DLC for TV in a while. What is TV? Forgot. Or never heard about that. Campaign day. Day index. I'm going to say campaign day, get journal day, int. It's kind of anime-ish. It's in a fantasy setting. Okay. We're going to call this day index, which I hope is 0 based. You never know. Card game manager, return day. Okay, so in theory I can just use this day index. Does this work? Yes, it does. Previous game from same developer as Rabbi? Rabbi? What does it have to do with Rabbi? Which was about a magical bunny girl protecting her hometown. I see. I see. Okay, show journal description. We have campaign day. Campaign day is get journal day for day index. No? What is the index? Day.day? Is that is that 0 based or not? I guess it is. It had a lighthearted story with a bit of a funny moments, some mysteries and bittersweet moments. That sounds nice. Campaign day. Atonements deck. Okay. I have the deck now. Can I... Current deck. Pick journal. Show deck info. What does that do? It gets the deck and then it gets the name. Okay. We can do this. Is current deck. Campaign.deck. Not suggesting you check it out. It's probably not for everyone. Bosses are like tohu. So a lot of bullet hell. Alright. That's an int. What is that? That's a string? Okay. Int.pass. You can have it anyway. The system for patches is... Okay. You don't even know. So this is the deck name. I can do that inside of this function though. Let's say deck number. Oh, I already have the premier deck. Okay. Info text plus equals deck name, and then we need the description. We have the description in the... Oh, we are in the wrong creator. Show tab deck. There's an overwhelming amount of everything that you offered. Okay. Sometimes it's just too much. Show deck info. Get deck description. Oh, there is a function for that. That's cool. Even low percent achievements, which is basically clearing the game without any items. Okay. Okay. Info text plus equals. Oh my god. What? I don't want all of this. I just want this part. Well. I guess we will have to make a new function for this. Is get deck configuration description deck. Let's make a function of this. String. Why is there so many if statements? Why not? Why not? Deck manager. Premade deck. Do that. Let's see. String. Description is empty. And then we will return it. And that's it. Hopefully. Oh. What? If the configuration description is not empty, then we're going to edit. Am I head out? Okay. Have fun, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, show journal day description. Get start text for journal day. And this is going to be deck description. Oh. No, I need this. If deck configuration is not empty, then we're going to add it to the info text. Yeah, and then let's see what happens, I guess. Info text plus equals \n. Okay. Start. It does not work. Okay. Index is out of bounds. Really? Is that so? Debug log. Day index. So I guess it's not zero based. We might have to fix that. Start. 1. 31 is out of bounds, okay. Yeah, it needs to be -1. Fair enough. Let's try it out. Start. Okay, what? Ah, no, it's the same here. The index and the number. Okay, so we need to reduce it here and then set it straight again here. Show journal day description. It should say something. If that can, okay. Okay. Let's start and see what happens. It should say something in the later ones. But it doesn't. Alright. Debug log deck. And then we will see debug log deck configuration or just name, I guess. And that's it. That's it, yeah. Is it not added to the description? Maybe that's just it. No, it is. Should be added. Even the name. Oh, it's overwritten. Gosh darn it. It's overwritten. Okay. Let's see. Start. Yay, now it works. Allies to revive after fights. Allies have half HP. So the only thing that I need to do is add a bit more space. I can also try making it bigger. Maybe I will just add the name of the deck to the right of the day. I will try that first. Ropet! Oh, congrats on the 23rd anniversary. Thank you. Do you also have an anniversary today? Any anniversary. Just look for something. Make something up. Okay, I will give the deck name. Anniversary of going to school. No. It says here day to string. Okay, we can add this also to this function. Just saw something light up, but that's fine. Day number to string. And then we can say this is the deck name. We will see description text plus equals plus deck name, and we're going to add a small dot here, like this one. So I like small dots. And then if day number is greater than this, then we will add a not available demo, and we're going to add \n \n. I spent the whole day yesterday, or half a day, on what? Trying to compile basic Relic example. That sounds like a fun pastime. I don't get linkers, I don't either. Yeah, that sounds incredible. Why can't it just work, right? Just link it. Just do it. Did you fix it, or did you run out of patience or run out of time? Of course you don't. You're doing C#. Exactly. That is the reason why I'm doing C#. Tired of linkers. Description text. Oh no. What? I fixed it thanks to Chinese AI. Wow. Okay, we have the tag, we have the description. We will check atonements. That's fine, I guess. We will do this. String description text, maybe? Yeah. You're not that far off, actually. You're not that far off. No, this is, I don't know, a goulash of text descriptions, I would say. Day.day, yes. Many questionable choices have been made over the time frame of making this game. You mean date.day? No, I mean day.day. Are you trying to impersonate Clippy? Are you like, do you mean Date.d. I see you're trying to display a day of the current date. No, I'm just, this is actually the day of the campaign, and it has a day number, which is just day. So it's called day.d. Let's just run it and see if it works. Don't overthink it. It's just code. Nobody will care. If it works, it works. Start. Healer, yes, that's true. It works. See? Works. Hello, Pecor. We're cheap. I wish I had a date. That's, yeah, that is maybe you will find the date somewhere in your code. Maybe there is the answer somewhere where the linkers are. That is quite sad. It is. Oh man. Mere wine? Yes, you may. You have one wine coupon. You can use it to wine and dine once. LSF Harvard. Okay. Besides the linkers, yeah, that was a freebie. It needs to have another. Same here. Okay, this should be better. Might have to increase the size of the window. Who was a linker between you and the loved one? Is that a serious question, or are you waiting for a joke answer? All cards have dice. Yeah, this is fine. Last this time, guys. No, it is really simple. I made music and Counter-Strike maps, and the brother of my now wife, he saw my music and my maps on some kind of LAN party, and then she saw it, and then she contacted me. That's basically it. So that was my linker. Alright, now we need to add atonements. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Women decide again. Yeah, it was not my doing this time. I think this is the better direction. Otherwise you're like, you know, being too forward and stuff like that. That never seemed to work out for me, so just went back to my cave and just created stuff. And feels wow, man. Why is this not? Why is this not here? Why is this not here? Can I do this live? I think I can. Which one do you want? I mean, this one is kind of cool. Do you want this one or the first one? That's so boring. Okay. Oh my god, what does it mean? What is the... Okay, I need to go to 70. God damn it. Sign in. Let's go. Twitch. Add to... there we go. There we go. It should be live now. No, it's with an uppercase letter. I'm sorry. You need to write it with a big F. A big F. Yeah, I will show you. Okay, let's get some atonements. Atonements. Get atonement list. Show deck disk info. Wow. Show deck infos. Reset difficulties. Set atonements. Update total curses. What does it all mean? What does it mean? Ah, get description for atonements. There it is. Get description for atonements. In difficulties. Okay, that's list. It works. You're welcome, Mr. Viewer. You know there's a bot that is always coming in and saying, Mr. Streamer, do you want the best viewers? And I'm like, no, you're banned because I already have the best viewers. I don't want the cheapest viewers. No. I don't care about the cheapest viewers. Why would I want the cheap viewers? Yes, it works. Ban because you already have the cheapest viewers. Are you saying you are cheap? You have to pick a side. Are you a cheap viewer or are you one of the best viewers? You cannot be both. You think you're pretty cheap? Okay. I mean, see, I have both already. I have the cheapest viewers and the best viewers. So I don't need either of the bots. So yeah, thanks for covering that. I guess that's text, okay. Get atonements. String atonements text. There will be an ad. I'm very sorry. But I need to go to the toilet anyway. Difficulty circles. Where is it set? Where and why? Ah, there it is. Spawn difficulty circles. What? 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 Oh, if it is active. There we go. I will be right back. Alright. What happened? I don't know. Something happened, I guess. Description for atonements is not... It's not what I want to do. Where is that used? Difficulty name, difficulty name. Okay, we need to make a new function that says audio music is like what? Please, that's nice. You can have that. That's cool. That is really cool. Alright, we need to make a new function for this. It's called get Thoman's description for journal day. OMG! The possibilities. Journal day. Does it have atonements? No, it does not. Oh, yeah. Day atonements. Set atonements. Yeah, but what is that? Day is a campaign day. Okay. Okay. Mr. Streamer, how are you so good with everything? Do you also write, by the way? Yes, I do. Yes. you can buy my book here. I made a website. Given circles is going to be day.atonements. Yes. And it's going to be circle. Oh, it has a difficulty name. Why can I not iterate on this? Campaign days manager or campaign day atonement. Okay. Okay. What is that? What on earth is that? That's an integer. Who is Philipp Lehner? That's me. Ooh. There's a string? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Pattinson. Wow. Handshake, indeed. Get difficulties. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. What does that return? Difficulties. Is get difficulty circle number with circle atonement. Okay. And this does not work. Why? Okay, let's... I want to open up the JSON file. If you wanna find out everything about me, then just check out my website. So there is pretty much everything. Pretty much. Atonement. I want to check out the JSON file, please. Campaign days. Yeah, atonement is 1. Okay. So I can say string dot... Wait. Okay. Int dot pass. Not ours. Int dot pass. And then we can say difficulty circle, difficulty name. Okay. If difficulty circle is not null, then we're going to do that. What the fuck is superfluous? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Show journal day description. Gets das. And here we will say campaign day. Right? Yes. Oof. Description text. No, if atonement's text is not null, I mean empty, then we're going to add it to description text. Plus equals atonement's text plus equals. I mean plus. Is it the other way around? I guess it is. Right? Have you ever tried a snake case? Yes. In my old Perl days. I will show you. Get more readable case? No, it's not more readable. It's a pain in the ass case. I will show you how I wrote earlier, in my early days. Why? See, this is how I wrote earlier, like 2005. Console and check count. Game pieces. Yuck. What about kebab case? I mean that no. No, I don't know. I kinda got accustomed to this new style, to this I guess camel case. Looks nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is better. I mean, if you write Perl, it still kind of seems better. But for C#, I don't know. Or also C++, right? Yeah. But C#, I kind of like this. It like this. I think I do. Get atonement. C++, yeah. I have to like GitHub. Where's the GitHub page? Ah, there it is. Yeah, this is the Half-Baked Trilogy code. And where did I? Come on, no. I think it was in. Easier to search, maybe? You think so? I'm not really sure. But even in C++, you see, even here the class names were already like this. Yeah. Okay, it works generally, but something weird is happening here. Oh. If the atonement is not null, or let's say if it's null, then we return an empty string. Those are file names. Yeah, I'm saying it's and why are you thinking about it? No, I'm not really sure. It just changed over the years. And usually I just like to write in the style that the language is usually written in. And I guess in this case it's like this. Oh no, it gets cut off. Oh no. That's interesting. Does actually get cut off. Does it? Are you getting cut off? Yeah. Yes. So it needs to be... I mean... Can this not just be... Oh, it is pop-up already. Huh? What? If you're in the pop-up, why does it not work? Why does it not work? Yeah, that's a very fitting one. Pop-up? I'm checking if the layer is correct. And it is. That's very strange. You're always correct, by the way. That's good to know. Who is the President of the United States? That's correct. Well. I guess it's true. You're always correct. This is a little bit too much. So at the end we're going to... But why? Because of the thing at the end. No. Do we need to make a list? I think we need to make a list. List, string, atonement, descriptions. Here's new list of... What? New string list. Thank you. And we're going to do this. Atonement descriptions, add. And then we will return. How do you join? Join? I guess, maybe? No? Is it a string join? I guess it is. Yes, okay. So that should be better now. Now we need to figure out how to get it out of the background. I don't understand why it's in front of the background. I mean behind the background. Even though the layer is set correctly. Start. Okay, now it works. I can increase the size a little bit to make it a little bit better, I think. You can just add items to lists, yes. How would you do it in C++? Do you have to allocate your memory and... do your own garbage collection? Yeah, I don't know, it's wild. First of all, it's not list, it's vector. Wait, you cannot have an array with strings in C++? What? I mean, you can, but you push back. Oh my god. Oh my god. It feels like I'm getting schooled. Like, you have it so easy nowadays. Arrays a different thing. What? You have arrays or you hate arrays? You're getting schooled? We're both getting schooled, it seems. Yeah, okay. So why do you need a vector? What? That's confusing. Is a list a vector? What are you insinuating? No idea, okay. I mean, you are always correct, so I will take your word for it. In C++, lists are vectors. Let's make it a little bit wider up, but I'm not sure if we can do that. Well, you know, your list is always heap allocated. Okay. Tell me more. Adjust sprite dimensions, text width. Okay, yeah. We need to say 3.5 to give us a little bit more room. Can try 4. Vector is on stack by default, no empty memory cells, so it's much faster, I guess. I see. Do you think we should all go back to C++ and just throw C# away? And Rust? Is that what you're saying? Do you think we advanced in the... Do you think we advanced into the wrong direction? Okay, it's a little bit better, but... still growing through the floor, is it not? No, it's not. No, it is. There it is, yeah. I just hate knowing that your game will make my laptop raw for no reason. Okay. It's not my fault that you're working on a laptop from 1999, so... Why is this in the background? I don't understand. No, I think I understand. I mean, Unity does have some overhead and stuff. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It runs, honestly, my game runs on a laptop from... How old is that laptop? Let me think. How old is it? Actually, I want to look it up. Amazon? When did I buy this? It's a really, really old one. It's not even in the list anymore. That's how old it is. It must have been 2014 or something like that. When you build a game, it should be optimized, right? Yes. It even runs on my phone. Garbage Collector is always doing something. Yeah. Garbage collection in C# is definitely doing something. There's even a weird setting where it says, let me find this. Player settings, other settings. There is a very strange setting that didn't always have to be on. Like, it wasn't on by default previously in older Unity versions. Where was it? Static batching maybe? No, that was not it. It was something to do with garbage collection, where previous versions of Unity, they had like garbage collection always in spikes. Like you could see it in the profiler where garbage collection actually spiked the CPU and stuff like that. And nowadays it's a bit better. I think it's... No, it's not here. Not sure where it is now. Maybe it's just on by default and it's just a hidden... it's just a hidden setting. Graphics? No. No, it needs to be... Ah. No. That's interesting. Quality? It's not in quality. No, I think it was here somewhere. But yeah, Garbage Collection Unity was definitely something. Why do you even need to collect anything? RAMs are so cheap these days. Come on, yeah, it just fill up the whole RAM. It's fine. Just allocate like 3 million lists of strings. Even if you don't need them, they are there if you need them, and if not, then it's fine. Memory is cheap. Just buy more RAM. It's not that big of a deal. Where do we put this? Do we really have to do this? Do we really have to do this? What does it look like in 3D? I guess we do have to do this. Okay. Is this GTA 4 music? No. This was I know you're joking, but this is a remix of a song of mine that a friend of mine did. So a friend of mine went and just made an entire remix album based on music that I did and some other friends did. And this was the outcome. Okay, position. Why is it at 0? Let's try this. That's very strange. Wait a minute. Wait. No. It's a minus. Okay. No, new position always needs to be this. I'm not sure if this will work, but... Let's try... Let's test it out. Start. Okay. Yeah, it's no longer clipping through the background. Which was weird to begin with. Why would it do that? Oh, thanks for joining. How is it going? How are your new red daughters? Once a time I too was 23 years old. Indeed. Yeah, it's crazy, right? 23 years ago. World was a different place, indeed. I have a job and I can buy food and pay for rent. I'm happy about it. Yeah. It's like the baseline thing that you can achieve in life. You're being very humble, Rupert. It's really nice to see. A lot of people would say, no, I need to get more. I need to get more money. I need to get a bigger house, a bigger flat, an apartment. I need to eat more. I need to have 10 children and 1,000 wives and 3 cars. But no, Rupert is like, see, I can pay my rent. I can buy food for the day. I'm happy. I'm content. The content Rupert. The red daughters are getting pretty safe now. Okay. Last night, one of them pancaked for the first time on the shelf in the open. This is such a good sign. Oh, that's very good to hear. That's very good to hear. In January, one of our cats died, and he was 17 years old, and it was really, really sad. I'm still sad about it today. So I mean, we still have the second cat. Her name is Yuki. She is almost 18 now. And we were thinking about getting a new cat, but we don't really want to introduce a new cat because we don't really know how Yuki will react to the new cat. That's kind of difficult. In one way, we kind of want a new cat, but yeah, it's difficult. On the other hand, yeah, it's also, when you have a pet, then you're also really, I don't know, not that free, but what does that even mean? But yeah, I could add a few more shelves and stuff today for them, and they have enjoyed them. That's very cool. Yeah, pets do really make a difference in life. Okay, we have fixed this, we have fixed that. Can we also fix this? Fix the background switch when starting a new run. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look and see if we can do that. Is it ethical to have an innocent animal for our amusement at all? I don't really know. That's a difficult question. So for us, it was like we basically rescued our cats because they probably wouldn't have survived. So in a way, we kind of saved them, but I understand it's difficult because by saving them, we also kind of imprisoned them. I don't really know. It's difficult to say. Yeah, we definitely need to fix that. Do you have animals, Rupert? Or did you ever have animals or pets? I would argue it depends on how you treat them and how equally beneficial it is. Yeah. I mean, I will say this: the cat, our cat who died, it was definitely a part of the family, if you will. You have the same rituals. Like he always used to be there whenever we went into a different room and such, and yeah, I don't know, it's difficult. I was talking about the very idea but not the details, but okay. I'm talking about the details and you just have to deal with that. Or not, you can also just close the tab, I guess. Yes, okay, has its own remote. because we are living in abundance of emojis. How do I make the change? Set background. Where is this called? Let's see. Finish cutscene. Set background 1. Oh. Set background 1. Therein lies the issue. Therein lies the issue, indeed. So I think we can. Oh, that's hard to say. How do we fix that? It is set to 1. Then the run starts. Keeping a rat in a cage just for looking at it would not be ethical. What do we do with rats? Why they have a cage that is never closed unless for very special circumstances, and they can go outside and up on the roof, and they're free to interact with us in their temps. Yeah, I would say it is more or less as ethical as you can get. Sure. I don't know, it's a very difficult topic for me. And rats also don't usually live that long, so... Right? How old can rats get? Yeah, they don't. Oh, how do we fix that? How do we fix the the background switching? I guess I will have to decide the background before the run starts. Whew. Debugging time, yes. You called it. So right here, we need to set the background and we need to remember that background. They tend to get cancer eventually. Usually rats I have had generally get to 2 years. In the wild you get around 6 months. See, that's the thing. Our cats are almost 18 years old. Like, I mean, the one died in January. And they wouldn't have gotten to this age. Like, in the beginning, our 2 cats had some kind of illness that was really strange. And they stopped eating for for a very long time. And we actually thought that they would die. And this was just like half a year into having them at home. And yeah, several other issues that they had over the years, and we made sure that they have a prolonged life. So in a way, they live longer even though they are inside an apartment. Oh, very different, difficult. Oh, random background, there it is. You can't just call this function. Okay. Okay. Set background. A gift and a curse. I'm so poetic right now, Mr. Streamer. Quick, write it down. I don't mind. You're not going to steal and plagiarize something that the monk said. No. You can't just steal this for yourself. This is what the monk always said. And if you haven't seen the monk, and do yourself a favor and check it out. The website is in German, so you have to read German before reading that. Learn German. I will send photos soon. Okay. Looking forward to it. I am going to make this into a function, and I'm going to call it set background to current chapter. Void. That's true. Okay. No, not monkey. Time for a quick nap now? Okay, have a nice nap. And thanks for stopping by, Pao. So I think we can call this hard to say what to do about this. Set background to current chapter. So it is initiated at the start run initialization, and then it is initialized when advancing to the next act. So far, so good. When is the start run initialization used? It's used in start run and resume last run. Okay. Okay, so all I need to do is I think this needs to be called in If no, what do we do about that? Start run initialization. Pen down. Start run. Start run. Start run. Give me all the details. Pen down, start run, and start run. Okay. Pen down, show background. Okay, so right here. Oh my god. Run, start routine. This is without the cutscene, right? Yeah. What have I copied here? This one. So this is fine. Just needs to set the... It needs to be set here. So, game state, current background variation. Doesn't exist. Card game, game state. I don't think game state exists at this point. Does it? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Yeah. How do we fix that? Let's just say we have this and we're getting the card game manager to give us a random number. It's not public yet, so we will fix that. And then we will show the background. Did I click on? No, I clicked on the game object. Bad idea. However, the card game manager also needs to background, set background, no. Alle Verweise suchen. If it is 0, okay. That's crazy. So the problem is that the background gets initialized before the run is started. So we don't have the game state of the run that is started. So we kind of need to... And the run can also not be started before we pen down, because we need the animation of the map. But for this to work, we need some kind of integer here. That's really Okay, we're going to we're going to change this. We're going to say every time this is called, we're going to apply a string to it. I mean an integer. Like this. And we're going to call it int background variation. This is gonna be a bit of a hack. Are you fine with this being a hack, Rupert? Do you like hacks in your code? Big Eva? Oh, sorry. Sure, okay, fine. Hacks are awesome, okay. So we're getting a random, and then we can set it to current. I'm going to rename this to background variation. And then, is this not public? No. Okay, let's make it public. We are not too shy. Everything is public. You're going to leave? Oh no, Rupert. Before you leave, I'm going to ban you. Thanks for stopping by, Rupert. See you next time. Have a nice day. Okay, set background to current chapter. So this is the background, and we need to keep this for later. When it is set here, card game manager, game state is this, and this is the hack. This is the Rupert hack. I'm not sure I need this in here. Resume last run, that's fine. Do we need to do it again? I guess maybe we can do it again, yeah. That is indeed a hack. Wow. Let's see if it works. If it works, then it works. If not, then it doesn't work. Okay, this is such a minor issue, but it's still important to fix. Let's see if continue works. Continue does not work. But that's fine. The start work. Start works. Let's try it again. Yes, okay, start, regular start works. Continue is still a bit weird. So let's look at continue next. First, we're going to have some ads soon. So I think we have to do the same for continue. Let's see. Continue. Continue? It's called resume last run, yeah. Start run initialization, okay. Okay, I will be right back. Alright. So, wait for intro frame. So I assume the background is set somewhere in here, but then it is set again for the... Wait. Resume last run. Load current state. There is definitely a wait time somewhere, right? Clear board. Wait for update. Show map. Return reset cards. Clear summons. Let's see what the first continue does. Continue. Okay, so it is set to a random one. Hello, half body. How's it going? It is set to random, I think. Is it? I'm currently trying to figure out a strange background issue where if I press continue, background is something else for a split second. So I'm like, how is this happening? Resume last run. Resume last run routine. I would like to convey a message from a small group of friends who have recently enjoyed your compositions in Halfquake. Oh, okay. I hope it's a good one. Is it a positive one or a negative one? Start run initialization. So I assume it is called here. Wait a minute, this is not an issue. This is not an issue. Yeah. If I press the... If I play the build, let me see. I think this is just in the editor. Windows. Takes a little bit to load. That's because of Unity, I guess. Let's make sure the sound is off. It is. Okay, if I press continue, I should see... Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It was just this part that was irritating. Yeah. Let's try it again. Yeah, okay, this is definitely a problem. When I try this, turn the title. Yeah, this works, okay. It's just in the initial run. Halfbody, do I know you? I feel like I've seen your nickname sometime in the previous years. Actually going to look it up. Because sometimes I see nicknames that I haven't seen for years. I only know a Bloody Body. That might not be you. Okay. I think this is fixed now actually. Because it does not happen again in the intro after the first cutscene. So I think we can go to the next one. Trying to think of another place where the background changes visibly. Oh. What was that? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Aha. Oh. That's crazy. Wait a minute. If you do it the first time, then it... This is an absolutely positive feeling? Okay. Start. Oh, okay. How do we fix that? A few months ago, we reminisced about the days of old school Doom modifications and interesting maps in Garry's Mod. and we thoroughly enjoyed re-listening to the soundtracks for each Half-Cooked game. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Every time somebody says something like this to me, I feel like that the time I spent making the music back then was worth it. So yeah, thank you. And I hope you will enjoy all of the new music that I'm also going to make in the future. Run seed, start run is okay. Pen down, start run. Yeah, here is no random. We have to make our own. Run seed. That's crazy. Because we're not in a chapter yet. Yeah. So we're going to call it this. And in here as well. That's fine. And here we have to do something else. We have to... What do we have to do? I guess we will have to create a new random seed. We can take the seed from the previous run. Random generator is get random generator from seed. Yeah, but how do we how do we do this? Initial? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Let's see, card manager, get random generate from seed, and then we are going to say random dot range, and we will just say 0 and 1 million. Let's just do it the easy way, and we're just going to call it generator. Get next number. Something like this. Oh, that's a double? Oh. Oh. Then we will say get random. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it just needs a random. Okay. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't in the beginning, no. Okay. I think this is fixed. Let's see. test it out. And see if it works. Start, press escape a bunch of times. Okay, yeah, it works. Let's try 2 more times. That works. Does it also work when I press continue? That's the question. Yes. All right. Let's keep going. A few more times. That looks good. That looks really good. Forgot my water. Oh, does it work with the regular run? Yeah, it does. Oh, it hides the background. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is okay now. That was a bit of a bigger deal than I thought it would be, but that's fine. We made it. I think the next one is going to be this one. It's going to be a bit easier. And also this one. This one. And we can take a look at this one first. Alright. Alright. Yes. Wait a minute. Now I can actually check what the runs are doing. That's very cool actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's only 6 time. All cards have dice. Wow, okay. Drawing a card randomizes its cost. That's a crazy run. That is a crazy one. Unrevealed enemies move to 3 lanes. Recover 90% less of phase on rest. Fair. Limit hand size to 6. Cards on discard on turn end. Shop offers 4 cards. Start without a blessing. Start without a blessing. Start without a blessing. I mean, 31 definitely needs a 4th one. Why are they the same? Yeah, let's look into that. Campaign days. 1 and 2. Start without a blessing sounds good, but shop only offers 4 cards. I don't like that. '21, 29. As an ordinary person, it is very unusual and interesting to see a board game as a set of 3D models and camera positions for each game window. Yeah. It's really a strange hack because, as you can see, the person standing in front of you is actually like not really in front of you. The camera is just pointing up, but the board is actually facing this way. So this is actually a hack. And when you go back, then you will see the board here. Especially when you say sacrifice. I think this one is really funny. The scythe is actually here, so there's a scythe that will kill your cards. You can kind of see the background here, but not really. You can see the shadow here. And as soon as you press something, you will see what happens. It's a really, really funny animation here. I will press now and you will see what happens. But this is not really here, yeah. There is a lot of smoke and mirrors. And yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out the correct or a good way for atonements to be here. Drop offers 4 cards is number 1. What the hell? Who changed that? Start with a curse could be nice. Oh yeah, that's here already. I think that's what I meant to do. Start with a curse. So let's say 2 and 3. 2 and 3. What is that? I think in both of these cases I wanted to have no starting blessing and a starting curse. But what is that supposed to be? 7. Plus enemies maybe? Less recovery after bosses. A9. Okay. Let's add A9. And what is 6? No starting gold. Okay. Let's try that. I'm scratching out the tasks on my list. The good thing about having 2 lists is that you can strike it out twice. And you feel double the amount of dopamine when you finish something. Less recovery after bosses. No starting gold. Let's see. Draw 4 cards in first turn. Plus for enemy. Less recovery after bosses. Enemies have a buff. Enemies have a buff could be interesting for the last round. Enemies have 1 buff. Double redraw costs. Or less max spear. Let's do 9 and 6. 9 and 6. Let's try it again. New item. Start. Okay, what does it say now? We have a hand size limit. Then we less recovery of the bosses, and then we have no starting card, less recovery. Okay. Is that fun? Enemies have 1 buff is pretty nasty. I could just say 8 instead of 6 and 9. Yeah, maybe let's do that. 8. And that's fine. It shouldn't be too hard. All right. What did we fix? Oh, nothing yet. Okay. This was a side quest. I made an error in my JSON. I made a JSON error. I did. Indeed. Unity was right. Unity was right for once. Yeah, the last 3 are... Okay, they're tough. Anyway, let's keep going. But poison damage. I'm wondering if this actually triggers damage taken. Let's see. Yes. Let's save this and then go to our test. Save state. Yes, there it is. Plugins, format, and then we will say enemy cards. Card slots. On damage taken. Is this the correct one? Materials, yes. Yes, it is. Okay. On damage taken, bestow shield. And I'm going to load this. And then I will give myself poison. Through the power of debug tools. Inflict poison to add to inventory. Oh. I need to add it to my spell. Hand card. This is called Inflict Poison. And let's load. Right. On damage taken, shield. So in theory, if I save this now and play, it should actually get a shield. Okay, yeah, it did. No, it did not. It did not? There is a bug. What? Did we find a bug? Like for real? Status effects. Reduce. Reset cards, no. Where is this used? Invoke status effects, there we go. Invoke status effects. If it is poison, hit. Alright. Why are you not... Why is this not calling the trigger? Show card event? Check damage triggers. Huh? Ah, okay. If it's magic damage. On magic damage taken. Okay. On damage taken. What? This is in a separate function? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? That is that's bad. What? Damage taken was never called? I don't know what to think about that. Invoke status effects. Like all of these need to call. Effect. Origin card, right? Given card. No. Yes. Trigger on heal. This. Okay. Wow, this is... I'm actually confused. How this is never come up before. But the problem is that oh, yeah, no, never mind. So it should get 2 shield now. Damage taken. Now poison. No. Damage taken, overcharge, shield, poison. Okay. Whew. Okay, that is fixed now. That's crazy. Fixed. Fixed poison damage. And other status effect damage not triggering damage taken. That is insane. Like why? Okay, update required. Required chapter. What does it say in the... Required chapter, okay. Let's find it. What? Max chapter slots is... I want to know when developers create large-scale software games. How often are readmes created to quickly remember what's going on in the project? Oh, you're talking about documentation. It depends. I think for solo developers, it is not that usual to do that. But if you're working in a team, then sometimes you have a a GDD, a game development, game design document, but for the code itself, I guess it depends on the company or whatever. I worked for a pretty big project at the beginning of the year, and they did not have any documentation whatsoever. I actually left, and I wrote a quick start guide basically to get into the project, and I left them this document when I left the company. So sometimes, like in another company that I work at, we have some kind of an onboarding guide for the bigger project where it's like, okay, here is this file does that, which just generate an overview. But I would say it is not as often as it should be. The problem is that documentation for code should always be a living document, and as soon as you write documentation for your code, it is outdated. That is the big problem. So you always have to maintain your code, and then you have to maintain your documentation. And especially if you have tests for your code, then you have to maintain your code, you have to maintain your tests, and then you have to maintain your documentation. So you have 3 things that you have to maintain. And usually what happens, you stop maintaining your documentation, which is an unfortunate truth. But since I'm a solo developer, I just wing it. I don't know. It's usually when you, I'm not saying my code is good or whatever. I'm just saying, usually when you structure your code a little bit, like in separate classes, and try to keep your functions small, then you can usually figure your way out. Like if you, for example, if you have this card, or then you can click on the script, and then you're basically already there. This is a bit of an advantage of Unity and stuff like that, of game engines. As practice shows, how deep should the description be to ensure that a lack of description is not a disadvantage to the project? A good question. I'm not sure I get it entirely. But as I said earlier, the problem is, as soon as you have a documentation for your code, then you also have to maintain it. So documentation that gets very deep, like really granular, I would say is even rarer than any documentation at all. I would say most documentation is just very like for onboarding and stuff, like an overview. If you want to access this section of the code, then you start here. If you want, it's just more or less a sign, a bunch of signs that redirect you to the correct entry points, and then you just have to figure it out yourself. I think this is what most documentation does. But usually people are like, okay, if you write your code good enough, you don't need documentation, which is, yeah, that's the dream. But that's also kind of what big projects usually end up being. You just have to find your way through. I don't know if this answers the question, but this is just from my experience. So to summarize, from my experience, even very big projects, they only have quick guides, onboarding guides, and sometimes not even that. Sometimes not even that. I probably could go back to my old project and still kind of figure it out. Like, I have some very old code lying around here, for example. This is code that I wrote 2004. This is very old code. This is code from 20 years ago. And I think this is very unwieldy, very messy. But I still kind of find my way around it. It's because I wrote it, but I don't know. If you get a big project, then it helps that you like doing that sort of thing, that you like reading large code bases and try to figure it out. Some people don't like that at all. But for me, this is actually always exciting, trying to see how a project works. Because then I can dig very deep and then I can make a lot of notes. And then I'm like, oh, this is connected here and this is connected here. And then follow the trail. I personally really like doing that. Do you ask for a specific reason? Do you have to maintain a big project? It's nice to have old projects at hand to see growth or evaluate mistakes, or just reminisce about old times, whether they are pleasant or unpleasant. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I mean, especially the code for Personal Half-Quick. This is Personal Half-Quick that I showed you earlier. This is the code that runs Personal Half-Quick. So basically this page. This is the code for this page. I did a large rewrite, I think in 2009 or 2010 for the release of Half-Quick Sunrise. But even today, there's still a lot of really, really old code. And yeah, it is what it is. Especially in JavaScript. It's like really, really old code sometimes. I get it, no, it's always interesting to hear about other people's experiences. Yeah, for sure. And I always like to say, I always work with myself from the past and also with myself from the future. So if I see something that I know is going to be a pain point for me in the future, then I will try to fix it. And then if I get to this point again in the future, then I will thank my past me for making my life easier. And I think this is something that helps me personally maintain a big project like this. Every time I see something, and then I'm like, okay, I can make a small function of this, and then it makes the code more readable. It requires a bit of a discipline, but also somebody who likes doing that, I guess, who enjoys the process. Current chapter is zero based. I'm going to say Max chapter search. Required chapter. Let's see. Is max chapter slots. Let's see if that is correct. All right, I need to get to an upgrade and then we will figure out if this works. Continue. Let's end this fight. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Let's try again. Thank you. I need an upgrade, please. Give me an upgrade. There it is. Let's save. I'm going to load my test save state. There it is. Plugins, format. Deck card. I'm going to say it has another one, another slot. No attached material. It has an upgrade level of 1. Then we're going to load. We should have an upgraded card here. Yes, we do. Then I'm going to go to the upgrade. Required chapter is 2. Yeah, that's better. Much better. But that definitely was a bug. Ambush, let's make it ultra rare and see if that fixes the problem. It is uncommon. That's not good. Needs to be ultra rare. That's better. Evoke, camouflage. Wait a minute, wait. I'm going to add this here. The bottom. Same as a random buff. I feel like I have to remove ambush at some point. This might not be healthy. But yeah. Let's close that. All right. Okay, it's still working. Yep. Going to end the fight. All right. No errors. That's good. Let's see what else is on our list. Lip description, turn it upside down. Yeah, this is a bit of a funny one. Flips target card upside down. I'm going to say action in my game. Turns the target card face down. Yeah, that's it. That's a bit of a problem. Oh well. Add to localization. Let's go to a standard sheet. Let's look for it. Turns the card face down. Translate. Detect language to dreht die Zielkarte um. That is correct. That is correct. Now let's do it in Swedish. Simplified. And what else do we have? Japanese, Swedish. And Spanish, I think. Alright, I think that's it. We are not afraid. Don't look at us. I think this is better now. We need to import it. Alright. Do we want to do that? No, I don't think so. Unique angels per run and unique modifiers per angel. Yeah. Unique angels per run. Let's look at the enemies. Enemy creator, enemy generator, enemy spawner. There it is. Enemy spawner. We are going to turn card into tutorial card. Special enemy card. Get name with rarity. Special enemy name. Find next special enemy. Shown special enemies. Okay, so this needs to have the same function. Find next special enemy and find next angel, I guess. This is an enemy spawner. Right. question is... I have absolutely no safeguards for this. I think in Shopkeeper. Yeah, this is... this is just purely random. Okay. So we need an ally spawner, I guess, or something like that. Then we need a JSON file for enemies. Yeah, maybe we do. Enemies data. We can also say shown special enemies. Shown... I don't know. Guess we do have to make it this way. String angel name is pick angel name. String pick angel name. We are going to make a new list inside of here, which is really scary, but we don't care. Ally image. Oh. Wait a minute, what? When is this called? Aha. Well, that's a problem. Chosen background, set random image number, okay. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is definitely more interesting than I thought. Yeah. The problem is that the image gets already generated when the card is generated. And then it's too late for me to change. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Return pick name. At least they have a function. That's good. Okay. Who can we rate today? I think that's it for today. We've done a lot. And we're going to rate 8. That's what we're going to do. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you again on Wednesday. Goodbye.